Amanda from the Auburn Permaculture Park, and I just want to show you what our backyard setup looks like for composting. We keep a bucket in the kitchen with table scraps and coffee grounds and eggshells, and I just make sure that anything that goes in here is cut up pretty small so that it decomposes quickly. And every morning we come over to our leaf pile, and the kids usually dump the greens onto the top of the leaf pile, and then a good ratio of greens to browns is about 1 handful of greens to 3 handfuls of browns. As I'm adding the leaves and pine needles and grass cuttings to the compost bin, I try to make sure that I'm not getting any black walnut stems or leaves. The black walnut trees in this area have a toxin that can break down in the soil and make it so your compost is not so good for using in a vegetable garden if you get those stems in there. After I get some leaves on there, I usually water it down a little bit just to keep everything in place. That stops the wind from blowing it away. I have not been turning this compost bin because it doesn't smell. It just it's just organic matter, so there's no meat in there. And if your compost bin does start to smell, then it means maybe you're over watering it and everything is not getting enough air in there. You might want to turn it, get some air in there, and stop watering it for a while to let it dry out. And my setup here, I just used some pallets, and I did a chicken wire around the bottom to stop the compost and mulch from falling through as it breaks down. And I just used a little corner of the yard that was too shady and wet to grow anything. I tried to do a tiny little garden back here last year, and everything got kind of mildewy, so it was not a great spot for a garden. But it doesn't really matter for compost. You want fungus in there, and you want things breaking down, and you want a little bit of moisture. So this is perfect for our compost area. Thank you.